88.3 WAFJ, good afternoon. This is David. There will always be surprises, and we know it's a good idea to be prepared in case things don't go to plan. So if we can, we save some money for a rainy day, or we keep a few cans of soup in the cabinet in case we need a meal in a pinch, or some candles in the house in case the power goes out. And of course, as we've learned recently, toilet paper. Got to keep plenty of that on hand. 88.3 is kind of like that. You love it and you enjoy it when times are good, just like the soup in your cabinet, and it's useful and it serves an important purpose in your life, like, toilet paper. But when things go sideways, that's when you're really glad it's there. So during times of fear and uncertainty, having 88.3 to turn to for the truth that God is in control and at work in your life means even more than it did before that. When you're going through the valley, it's even more important. And I want to thank you because you and others prepared ahead of time by giving to support this ministry. We really appreciate your support during Friendraiser and Share-a-thon. We're here when you really need it because of that. So thanks for supporting this ministry.
I was blinded.
88.3 WAFJ. Hey, it's David Perry. Did you know that there is a foolproof test to find out if God has a plan for you and wants to use you? It's true. You might wonder sometimes if there is a point to everything you do, if who you are and what you do even matters. And the good news is that there is a simple test that you can run to find out if the answer is yes, that who you are and what you do does matter to God, and if He can do anything with you. So we can run the test right now. It's very simple. So are you ready? All right, here we go. Check and see if you're breathing. And if the answer is yes, then you passed the test. The Bible says in Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10, that God has a role specifically for you. Serve Him because no one else can do your job, and what you do matters.
This year's felt like but Jesus.
88.3 WAFJ. Hey, I'm David, also known as Dad in some areas of my life. Now, I'm not a great cook, but I have a couple of things that I can do. Basically, I cook just enough so that we don't starve if I'm the one that has to do it. So one thing that I have to admit I'm pretty good at is quesadillas. So it's sort of my specialty at my house. I do different varieties of quesadillas as well. I'll do the typical quesadilla with Mexican-style chicken or ground beef. Those are delicious, of course. But I also do what I call pizzadillas or barbecue dillas. You can guess what's in those. But I have become famous at my house for these. So famous, in fact, that my family calls them Daddy Dillas. So I feel like that's quite an honor because when you get a food named after you, that's kind of a big deal. So do you have a dish that is your specialty, something that you could almost trademark? I want to know what you're really good at in the kitchen. On our Facebook page, go to facebook.com/883WAFJ and let me know.
I was blind.